How strong is Demon in the current state of Brotato? It was the character that I got to wave 1000 with, and we've already checked him out recently when we went to wave 50, but not beyond that. And today I would like to try that out just to see, okay, is he completely busted? Is he better? Is he worse? And one very important thing is that we get the heart here for bonus HP. I didn't reroll the waves, so we're actually facing elites, but I think this will be fine for us. And here we are only looking for the Ghost Scepter. Well, to be honest, we just use HP as a resource, so I can buy whatever I want to buy. We have another Ghost Scepter, we have the Broken Mouth, perfect. I'm currently considering I could even buy something for health and sell it for money, just so I can roll more. Okay, percent damage is nice, let's roll, there's another Ghost Scepter, Fertilizer is beautiful, Luck is also kind of nice, okay, Ghost Scepter, perfect. Sharp Bullet is insane that we get it this early on, then we have another Ghost Scepter, and now we are just looking for more Ghost Scepters, nice. The sausage will also be nice to get rid of it early on, that we get better items offered, but now we don't have enough money to continue rolling, and I will just combine these up to blue levels. This is actually... wait a second. Okay, reconsidering that choice, I think I will just sell it again. I kind of hoped it would like sell for maybe 2 material, because then I can just sell it and reroll, and we can buy another Ghost Scepter if one shows up. Now we're kind of stuck with a brick, and I don't even want to tickle the enemies with that. Sure, it has a chance to explode for 10 material, which is actually quite nice, but I don't think that's worth the risk to not get bonus HP. Oh, our HP is looking horrible. I definitely need to get bonus HP here. Come on. Okay, good. Recycle gives more money. I want to curse this later on. It would be helpful right now, but we are just looking for the Ghost Scepters. The bag is also nice. You're amazing. Let's go for 3 star in 1 hit, because that just makes it a lot easier for me. Nice, another Ghost Scepter. Huge, because this one, once we have all of them, they can't appear in the shop anymore, and that's quite nice. So I would say let's get rid of you. We can roll one more time, but I can afford one thing if it's cheap. Yeah, okay, that didn't happen. I don't think we want to have this one. The piercing is nice on crits, but I think the accuracy loss is just too big of a hit to me that I don't want to gamble on that. Like, it's very important that we actually kill the enemies that we want to kill. And the way this run works, if you want to do it on your own, is your goal is to use up all of your HP to buy as much as possible in the shop, and you pretty much don't want to waste anything. Like in an optimal case, you manage to have 0 material and 0 HP left after you're done shopping. So here crit would be amazing, but the HP has way more value. And I will roll here if we... okay, that is harvesting. Yeah, I gotta take that, I think. Let's do it. Attack speed is huge. Nice, the third one. We just need one more. Harvesting is huge. Range would also be nice, but it's quite expensive, so I'll not get that. Melee damage is also nice, but again, too expensive. Beautiful. I will actually lock the attack speed. We can get the jerky out of the way. We have another Ghost Scepter here. Yeah. We actually have 0 HP, that's kind of funny. So yeah, but this is how it will continue. It's not a big deal that we kept so much bonus material. The way the character works is, in fact, let's just quickly check this out. 50% of our material is converted into max HP at a ratio of 13:1, right? So if we have 130 material left, then half of it, so 65, will be converted into HP at a 13:1 ratio, which means we'll get 5 HP. And yes, I also almost died there. Now, Curse is something beautiful on this character, because you can make this even more broken. It's like the most insane strategy you have in this game. However, it's also harder to deal with cursed enemies. So we have to be careful what we do here, and I would really like to have percent damage. No, yeah, let's do that. And we'll go for the harvesting, sure. Optimally speaking, we would have gotten there. That actually helps me out a lot. You know what? I will skip you for now, but if I find it again... interesting. We will definitely go for the coupon. I think I will take the speed as well. Let's just roll a little bit. We don't care about armor. Okay, enough of that. Rolling is just nice to know what exactly you need to achieve, like how much money you need to have. For example, if you find something insane like the hunting trophy, then I can already take crit, but also because it's very expensive, it means on the level up, instead I could also take HP, just to make sure that we can actually buy it. So let's get this guy down. Oh god, one hit and I'm just dead. The most beautiful thing is that we have so much damage on our weapons because they are highly upgraded, but right now we are actually falling behind. Like optimally, Alter, why did you just... go away, go away, go away. Someone is buffing that dude up and I'm not all too happy about it. That almost got me killed there. Wow, and we just got nothing. Range damage is huge though. Let's go for you're important. You're kind of important to get around a little bit faster. You're unique, but right now it's too expensive to get it. Let's just hope that we find more Ghost Scepters. You're also bonus HP. It's a little bit of a gamble, but we actually don't want to have this because this will be a future problem if I take that. I have to find more of the Ghost Scepters. This is why we are rolling. It does make sense to combine them up to red levels, because then they only require 12 kills to get 1 bonus HP. The common one requires 12 kills for 1 HP, the blue one 18 and the purple one 16. However, with the 12 on the red one, it's a huge upgrade. But the issue is, if you get rid of 2 purple ones for 1 red one, and then you have to buy like a common one, you know, to fill out the slot, you're way more vulnerable to get hit by the enemies if you don't kill them fast enough, right? Like, you have less coverage. And that is the main issue with it, and since the strategy is so busted, you usually don't require to, like, min-max all of the HP that you get, and instead you just have to make sure that you survive, and you'll get to a broken state either way. We just got 18 HP. So here I would like to go for... We can actually go for lifesteal just to make sure that we are at full HP more often. You're maxed out. This is what we were hoping for. I will also buy you, even though that's quite expensive. And the damage is also nice, alongside with the scared sausage. We only have 2 HP left already. I will just go for... Do we go for the coffee here? Yeah, let's do that. And 1 roll for good luck? Sure. Now before wave 9, I will try to get as many red ins as possible. Like, I will combine all of them, and currently we would have 2 red ones, a purple one and a blue one. That means I just need 1 more blue one to get 3 reds. However, this also means that's like the biggest vulnerability that we will face. The reason it's worth it there, even though I said it's dangerous, is just because the payoff is so huge. Since it's a hot wave, it's not really a hot wave, but it's like a spam wave with a huge amount of enemies. But if we don't have enough attack speed, then I can't deal with them and they will just kill me. You may notice I'm talking a little bit shaky, because any wrong move that I do just gets me killed. Okay, nice. We got a crate here. That was actually really close. Dude could have killed me. Let's be careful. You always have to look out where enemies spawn, and you have to kind of estimate which enemy is the most likely to spawn, and we don't care about armor yet. Percent damage is huge. HP, we have so much HP. I think I will just go for the percent damage. And here I would really like to go for attack speed. Okay, hey, attack speed. Hello. Okay, I'll go for HP, but that's really not what I wanted. The bag, good, that is bonus money. The pickup range, it's a unique, so it can never show up again. We are building up this run right now, and I will already take 1 of these. It only costs 1 HP. Monkey for healing is not bad, but it's a little bit too expensive for my taste. I will definitely take the luck. That is kind of insane, but I don't even want to focus on harvesting at all. Perfect. Okay, so I will get you. So all we need now is 1 more common one and 1 more blue one, and then we have 3 of the red ones. Now, one alternative is that you just go for a bunch of crit and you go for the eye patch that we have seen earlier, because then you have infinite penetration if you have a bunch of crit, with the only downside being that you don't know whether it will actually hit the enemies that it's supposed to hit or not. Sometimes that's also a blessing, because it already shoots in locations where enemies are walking in, so it hits them before it would have usually hit them. But if someone is dashing at you and then just kills you, that's not great. I just realized how bad it is that we'll face an elite. I haven't really thought about that, you know. I was like, you know what, I don't care. Let's see how it is with an elite. Like, I will not extra reset this. But now I'm like, if I have 1 HP, it doesn't matter how strong we are, because the elite will survive for quite some time. And I may just die there. Is it at least 12? Okay, it is 12. That's good. I can just keep a little bit of HP, but we don't have any armor. So, 8% damage is nice. Oh my god. Okay. So I don't really need this because we already have 1, but we'll take it. Yeah, it's still good, right? Because if we go against a spam wave, it's nice to have both of them. Oh god, right, I have to combine. I think I will actually sell this one, unless I get a purple one here. Let's just roll. Yeah, that might actually be one of the worst items we can pick up. Like, the amount of HP you lose from that is mental. You're good. There is... do I do it? If I find a blue one... It's fine if it's even a blue one. Like, if we keep it as a blue one. Oh, wow. Okay, but I can still find a blue one. Come on. Just... Please give me a blue one. No. Oh, whoa. 14! You're insane, I will already buy you. Wait, what? Well, that just happened. Okay, range damage is nice, we actually need that quite a lot. So in most of my videos that you see where we use cursed weapons, I don't take them to red levels, because then I can just get a cursed weapon and use the ones that we have to upgrade it. Like, for example, the blue one here, right? We'll use that now, but I didn't expect that we randomly find one, and since we don't have the fishhook yet, we don't even expect to really curse a lot of things. It's not a big issue though, because this character doesn't really rely on economy all too much. Like, don't get me wrong, it helps you out a lot. But whether you deal like 10 times enough damage or 20 times enough damage is like, yeah, where's really the difference, right? Like, everything is already dying. Good that we got the +1 bonus penetration, by the way. I'm noticing this could have been a lot harder without that. Like, I was questioning whether it's worth it or not, and now looking at this, I'm like, yeah, I would have died. You need to kill that. Okay, good. Now, I just have to be careful. We do have a bunch of HP. Even with our -5 armor, this should actually be fine, that the enemies can't really kill me. Okay, good. Dude, the penetration. Without this... Imagine that. I thought 1 penetration was enough. No, this would have been over. I mean, to be fair, I would have wanted to have way more attack speed. Like, this attack speed is just not enough. I will actually go for that if I don't have to buy it. Let's go for the dodge here. Max HP is kind of good. Okay, so now we just need a normal one. I'll definitely get you. Harvesting, sure. I mean, why not, right? We have like the huge bonus there, if you remember that. Oh, wow. I will take you out because you're limited, but that's really not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for... I mean, listen, all of these things are great, but I just need a common one. Oh, come on, really? I don't buy you right now. Like, we could get it out of the way. This one is actually insane. You're okay. Please just give me... okay, this is also bad. Yes, yes, yes. 1 every 7. 1 every 7. And the best thing is, look at its damage. It's 80. Meaning it will take most of the kills and make sure that the other ones are not the one getting the kills. And I would say now it's time to build up our armor. Usually you don't mind too much about armor at all, especially if you face like multiple hot waves, because you just build up your attack speed and deal with them easily, but we'll face an elite. And for this I will definitely need some armor just to make sure that I don't get easily one-shot. Okay, these enemies are no joke. Oh wow, okay. Okay, careful here. I will keep my distance and try to stand more in a corner where I can run away. We definitely need the pumpkin, this is so important, but I haven't seen one so far, and it's also a purple one. I think we can take maybe 1 hit right now of a weak enemy, but definitely not of the stronger ones. So I need to be very cautious. Okay. Yep. Nice, we were able to take 1 hit and dodge, and we took another hit. Good. Okay, nice dodge, though that didn't really matter. As in, we wouldn't have died from that. Oh. Do you understand now why I sometimes start a video and I say, okay guys, I'm on attempt 30? You know? You know what? I'll take you. It's bonus attack speed. We actually don't want to have this, because this will be a future problem if I take that. We'll take the armor here. Here, I definitely want to have the attack speed. Beautiful. Let's take you, and we already have 0 armor. You know what? I will keep this as a purple one. It's just important for me right now. Really? Like, I'm really happy about it. First of all, that's a low roll. Second of all, what? Like, what? I don't mind it, though. Like, I'm happy about it. Yeah, I'll also take you now. And you're insane. You're unique. You're unique. Heal from crit kills. Pumpkin. Okay. So now I just want to have 1 more, maybe. We already have you once. Do I care about you? I kind of care about you. Even when it's on the next round. Okay, you know what? I'll actually sell you and I'll get you. Do I still do this? It's such a huge investment. How much range do we have? We don't have enough range. No, I think this will be fine. Because we've already gotten the bandana, this run is a little bit different. So I think range and attack speed has a little bit less value just because we hit more enemies either way. Like, the point of range is that you hit the enemies from further away, meaning they put less pressure on you, but this is kind of what the bandana is doing for me regardless. Like, we don't need that. It's still good to have, don't get me wrong, but instead I can focus on building up armor. And on the next wave, we'll take on the elite. Now, for the elite, I don't know what I want to do. The best thing would be to just go for a ginormous amount of attack speed. But an alternative way would be try to keep all of the HP, take on the elite, kill him, and hope for a good red item. Now, the ironic thing is, since we have the fishhook, we kind of want to curse all of these. And because we intend to play for very, very long today, I don't want to take something like Giant's Belt right now if I could just curse it. Okay. Just casually walk through that. That is the benefit of getting more armor. But do you see how easily we now clear the enemies? We have 48... Yeah, you're good. Okay. We have 48 HP right now. I will go for the speed because it's negative. You just got cursed. That is kind of mental. Pickup range harvesting. Sure, I can take that. We'll also go for the speed here. Even though it's minus range. Bonus boss damage is nice before the boss. Now, I will attempt to curse this. And if it gets cursed, I can take it. You're actually really good. You know what, let's just take all of these, it's fine, we have 9 HP left, who needs HP, right? You actually bonus HP, so that's good. Range and attack speed is insane. Okay, again, range and attack speed, but kind of too expensive, not worth it, by the way. Okay, that's kind of fine. I say kind of because in his, like, second phase, he will just stand in the center and shoot out balls and chill there, exactly like that. Like, now he'll go to the center. As long as I can dodge the bullets, I'm fairly confident I can kill him, but we have only 10 HP right now, which is not enough to survive any hit that we could take. So depending on what cursed enemy spawn, you know what, I'll actually just focus on him. Okay, now I have to run away. That was so beautiful. Now we have to run away because some of these enemies can easily one-shot kill me. Especially the slow bullets hurt so much, but cursed enemies are our biggest issue. So I will try to keep my distance from everyone. And the moment I see something dangerous coming in, I will run away. Yeah, like this. Oh god, chill. Okay, well, we have 27 HP. You know what? Even if something dangerous appears now, I'm fairly confident I can survive that. And we just killed an elite. You know? Yes, we got him. Oh my god, I almost died for that. 3 max HP. Weißt du, leck mir doch einfach die Eier, ey. Das ist doch einfach unglaublich, oder? You know how much I work for this kill? Do you know just how much I work for this? So here's the thing, torture is actually a great item here, but we later on rely on lifesteal for some time, so I can't take it yet. Let's go for the bonus luck to see more rare things in the shop, and I will just go for the range damage here, because we... Okay, I'll not take you, but you know what? Let's do that. Let's scale up all of our stats. Hey, fishhook, sure. No, that will take so long to curse it. Is that really worth it? I'm not entirely sold if it's worth it, but let's just hope that's the case. That's kind of funny. Is that worth it? One curse? I will do it for the curse mainly? Holy moly. Okay, I'll buy you. This one here is also not bad. Later on, we will rely on HP damage. Like that we deal damage based on our HP. However, it's still... That's beautiful. It still keeps scaling, even if you lock it. And that's kind of important to know. I just want to keep the fishhook locked and nothing else. It is kind of a gamble. Yeah, okay, I mean, like, I don't care. Usually I would have said I only keep the fishhook locked to make sure that it gets cursed eventually, but we kind of need to like keep going, and Black Flag is one of the most insane items we can get right now. Sure, it makes the enemies a bit stronger, but as you can see, we actually have a lot of damage, so we can kill the cursed ones easily, even if we buff them up, and I think we'll be fine when we increase the amount of enemies by 10%, just because our staffs are quite powerful, the scepters. And we have 6 red ones, right? Don't forget that one of them is even cursed, so as long as I take it slow and get a little bit more attack speed, we should be able to demolish anything that we encounter. Even if it's like a cursed, super strong enemy, they should die fairly fast. Now, the one thing that I would really like to see is just a bunch of crates. Okay, we have 2 crates here. Our luck is high, so we have a good chance to get something decent. The most insane thing we could get right now is a tardigrade. A tardigrade is pretty much like a guaranteed dodge for us. And that would just mean I survived something that I shouldn't have survived. Please. Okay, cool. Yeah, amazing. For armor is not. Okay, I'll take it, it's fine. You know what, I'll actually start buying them again. It may seem like a waste. Do we want to go for the Pocket Factory? Yeah, let's get it out of the way. It may seem a bit like a waste to do that. Oh, I actually need to curse that. I'm sorry. Like, I can't do anything else. I just locked my entire shop, but I think that's fine because it's for the future. Okay, pumpkin, beautiful. Sure. Come on, we have a 26% chance to curse something. 3 items are locked, so we have a high chance that at least like just one thing gets cursed. But I should focus on the fishhook, right? Then again, the point of cursing the fishhook is that you can get all of the things cursed, right? So if you already cursed the stuff, it's not that important. But I can't keep so many slots locked there. No, I need to get rid of the fishhook ASAP. So I will just get rid of the other things. Or I will just buy them and we say, yep, I don't get them cursed. Oh, but the spyglass is so good. Like, the rolling is very important, that we don't pay all too much and find more things. But then again, what's the purpose of finding things if I can't curse them because we don't have the fishhook? Well, many of the things we don't even want to have them cursed, right? We just want to have them right now. Like, any bonus damage for range damage would be insane if we could find that easily. I just realized we deal like 100 to 200 damage with our attacks. I think the cursed one is probably the 200 one. Okay, that's useless. Nice. That is actually nice. Range damage is good, but I really want to have attacks. Really? Okay, listen, I'm not mad. Okay, I'm really happy about this. However, why? What is it with the cursed fishhook? Like, why do you not curse it? Okay, well, that just happened. I actually don't care about you, so let's take you out of the way. And because we're about to face a boss, I will be very cautious what I buy here. You're not bad, so I will get you once. Yeah, I mean, that I just gotta take that. Like, there's no way I'll not take these things. With this damage, we should have a fairly easy time against the boss. It is a dasher, so it could be a little bit of a problem, but I made sure to keep some HP. Okay, that was a dodge, but I don't think they could have killed me either way. We did build up a bit of armor. Do you see that? 2 armor. Isn't that insane? But yeah, with our HP, there's nothing the enemies can really do. Oh, careful there. Well, I mean, early on they can definitely one-shot me, but very soon they won't be able to do that. And our HP regeneration is quite high at 27, which is still just like 2.5 HP per second, but in combination with lifesteal and fruits, we are fairly safe. Okay, the main thing that actually makes me safe is just that we have a very powerful weapon. It's like, otherwise, that was a curse guy. I don't think he could have one-shot me there, but it would have been easy, like 35 damage or so. Please, fishhook, be cursed. If you're not cursed... I mean, it had so many rounds, right? But we haven't increased the pity chance. But please, eventually you need to get cursed. It's been like 3 rounds now. Minus 8% crit. You know what? I'll recycle that. I want to build up my... Okay, that's totally fine. I don't need it either way. Yeah, let's do that. It's fine. Whoa! Okay. Okay. That actually doesn't matter all too much to me, but at the same time, it's like the best thing ever. Okay, that's a weird thing to say, but I think you know what I mean. Do we go for another penetration? I don't have that much damage, but I think it will be helpful for moments where we get overwhelmed, and I will buy one of the... I just went for 2 Ts. That may have been a problem. That may have been a very big problem. We have a high pity chance from the previous fails of the cursing. Currently it's at... It's 0%! That means something got cursed. One of the 2 items, either the Retromation hoodie or the other one, got cursed. Okay, I just have to survive this, dude. We get so much attack speed out of this that I will destroy anything. And if it's the fishhook, then we can curse the Retromation hoodie even easier. Okay, I'm really glad that I bought so much armor. Like, we were just at 2, now we are at 11. So I can take a bunch of hits here because these enemies are starting to become a problem. And I have to destroy their houses because the houses are a lot more fragile compared to the dudes. Okay, you actually have to destroy that though, because if they spawn, I have a problem. Like, I can't deal with that. We have 40 HP, 11 armor. I can easily take a hit. There was a clutch dodge. Nice, I love it. Let's destroy this dude. Let's just get the curse here. Okay, nice. Dude, this is so tight. Like, the issue in this run is we haven't really gotten checkpots damage-wise. Like, we've gotten so much utility and bonuses, but our damage itself is kind of low. Yeah, I gotta take that. Like, there's no way I'll not do that. Range damage, yeah, let's take that. And crit is good. Yeah, okay. You know, again, cool. But we're about to face a boss fight, so I would have really liked to just have, like, this one here. More range? Sure. I don't have enough attack speed, though, is the issue. Yes! Yes! It got cursed, the Retromation hoodie! 25 HP, you can't one-shot me, you can't one-shot me. You can probably one-shot me. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, bro. I have like the insane run. Dodge, nice, carry me. Oh! I'm not even sure if the balls would like one-shot me. His body contact definitely. For the balls, I'm not so sure. It may have been something like 28, 27 damage, maybe 25. Whatever it is, I don't care. We are in this now. And the moment we get the Retromation hoodie, we'll go crazy. Now, the best thing that we could get is a +5. Like, for each dodge, we get 5% attack speed. But usually, these high rolls, you see them post wave 20. And the only thing that we hope that doesn't happen is that we only get 3% out of it. That would be the worst one. Which should be incredibly unlikely, given that it's wave 17. But I think it can still happen. And that would be utterly, like, a shame. Because I don't even know if I want to buy it. But I kinda have to buy it. Like, we need the attack speed to deal with the final bosses. Or I will just... Stop doch die Scheiße, Alter! Ich krieg die Krise! See? Dex, why do you take torture? That's so bad. Yeah, because of this Scheiße here. Look at this, how many times I see that shit. Like, I want to get it out of the way that I can get something else and not... Nah, I should have taken that. Ach, I don't care. It's actually, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Ach, Mann. I need attack speed, danke. So, crit, good. 4, yeah, good. I think. Ach, Mann. I'm really annoyed right now. So, you know, like, why do you do this to me? What did I do to you? Stupid game. Mann. Yeah, okay, that's great. That's actually amazing. That's actually also good. That's fine. That's actually horrible. I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't matter. Dex, calm down. All is good. You have so much money. Let's get this, because why not? Let's just chill for a moment and find the good stuff. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll take that right away. That gives us so much range, and we don't need more movement speed. Like, 30% is more than enough. And I will start cursing these right now. If you get cursed, I will buy you. If you get cursed, I'll buy you regardless, but I'll see if you get cursed. Because I don't want to roll either way, so why not just keep it in the shop, right? Oh my god, this is now the period where we grow overpowered. Look at the damage we are dealing, by the way. Yeah, 160. You've never seen 160 damage in Brotato, huh? It's mind-blowing. But the point is rather, we shoot so fast that anything that gets in our way just gets demolished. We have 2 crates. I kind of hope for 4 crates on this wave. And my feeling tells me that there will actually be 2 loot goblins that spawn here. Okay. I mean, they're asleep right now, but don't worry, they will eventually spawn. Don't I have the item that makes them way more likely to appear? Yeah. Cool, how many of those we have seen so far, by the way, the loot goblins. Like, I've barely seen any of them. We destroy even the curse guys. Not only do we not get more loot goblins, but also I don't get more crates. One thing I would really love to have here is the lucky coin. Then I can focus on crit, and we get so much... Yeah, that's so funny. Oh, you're so funny. Okay, celerity is nice. Let's go for... Sure. We'll also go for the attack speed here. Heilige Schnitzel. So 90% is the highest value you can have. That still has an impact. The rest doesn't really do a lot. I'll get the damage though, and you out of the way. Mirror, sure. I can get an amazing item. Watch this. Watch this. Sure, let's do it. It's fine. That will give us more items, and I kind of need a lot of items right now. That is not horrible. I mean, 6 range damage is actually a lot. Yeah, I'll take it. Like, I really don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. Ooh, 2 more pierces. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, and I will buy all of these just because they're unique. I'll roll a little bit, sure. The best case for this would actually be that nothing gets cursed, and we have a high curse chance for something that I do care about. Like, some of the things were nice. Like, if they are cursed, yeah, great bonus stats. But if you get something cursed like Sif's Relic, it's like, yeah. Wait a second. Doesn't Cursed Sith Relic give you dodge and more armor? That would actually not be bad right now. Because it's attack speed, right? I don't even care about the armor all too much. Like, look at what happens to the enemies. The only thing we kind of need right now is we need to get more range to hit the enemies from further away. And we need more damage to make sure that we can one-shot even the strongest cursed enemies. If you've never seen the strategy, pretty much what happens in the next 20 waves is we will slowly switch over to the potato thrower because it's based on our HP, which we will have a lot of, right? Like a ginormous amount. And with that, we will kill the enemies, and then we build up gardens, and we just explode all over the enemies, which is the main way how we will kill them. Yeah, I'll take that because we don't really care. Bonus HP, sure, I heal that. That's actually nice now to get that. Range damage, beautiful. I think here I will go for the crit. That sounds a little bit weird, but if we eventually one day... Oh my god, yes. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. If we get a hunting trophy, which by the way, I haven't seen a single one, then we can make use of that. Purple, beautiful. 1 in 6. Okay, seriously, is the hunting trophy a thing or not? 1 in 6 again. But yeah, like, does the hunting trophy exist? What is going on here? Okay, more coupons, nice. I would actually like to curse just one of them. We can't take that because we'll need tardigrades. I mean, sure. Oh, I can't even buy that. Let's get you cursed. For the boss fight, I just realized it's a boss fight. Okay, we... Hey guys, did you see the boss? How much range? Okay. Dex, I'm actually proud of you. You didn't forget about range. Usually the two stats that I mostly abandon is armor and range. And both of them, like, the thing is, I want them, right? But there are better things like range damage, attack speed, percent damage. Our percent damage is probably low. Yeah, it's quite low. And, like, those are my priorities. And the other ones, I build them up. If, for example, I have a level up where everything is blue, but then you have a red range. So the 80 or 60 range or whatever it is. I just love how we started this wave on 2 HP. Now we have 80, and look at our material. Half of that will be converted into HP. So we'll go from roughly 86. Yeah, best item in the world. That's amazing. You know, that's great. You know what? That's actually not bad. That's not horrible. I don't need you. I would rather take the money. I will eventually take this, but I'll most likely take it cursed. And you're nice. Sure. Oh, wow. That is a lot of range damage. Armor, we have so much armor. I rather want to have... You know, let's go for a little bit of range. It's still important. And crit. Okay, that's not what I expected. Now, funny enough, you're actually worse. You're insane. How do I get rid of this one? Wait, you're actually bad. Like, its scaling is horrible. How is your 1 in 9, though? Yeah, no, 1 in 9 is way better. Yeah, look at this. Okay, it has less damage, but it gives us more HP, and I actually care about the HP way more than I care about the damage that it deals. So now they both have 1 in 8. That looks very promising to be a 1 in 6. Oh, wow. 171%. You know what? You're 1 in 7 either way, so I'll get rid of you. That's fine. And now we have a chance to get a 1 in 6 there. Explosion size will be very important for the future, so I'll start taking that now. And production speed is also kind of important. Okay, okay. 3% attack speed. That is a high roll, I think, right? Wait, is it? Is it usually 1% or 2%? If it's 2%, this is horrible. If it's 1%, that is insane. Let's get you. 1 in 5. 1 in 5? That is the high roll on those. It's like the best one you can get, but don't expect that you ever get it. Like, I'm fine with a 1 in 6. Okay, next one. It's a 1 in 6. Yeah, it's okay, you know. Hunting trophy. Do we get it cursed, though? I think the first one I'll buy like this, because we are rolling so much, so I'll just keep rolling, and I kind of only want to lock the fishhook and nothing else here. Yeah, you know what, it's fine. It's okay. I said Okay. You're kind of bad, but at the same time, you're also insane. The reason you don't want to have it is... That was a bad item. If you focus just on penetration, then you kill all of the incoming enemies. But if you take this, it kills the enemies all over the stage, which oftentimes is bad for you. But Dex, why do you take it then if it's bad for... Because it's fun. It is a lot of fun. It is, like, I love it. It's one of my favorite items. And I think with the curse mechanic in this game, so usually between wave 30 to 50, it was the biggest danger zone, because the enemies will get so strong that they may kill you, and this is why you even go for the potato thrower. But I personally believe it may even be possible to entirely skip that, just because our power level is now so much higher. Does anyone question our power level, by the way? I can just chill here and everything dies. Oh yeah, I need to curse. This will be our main moneymaker in the late game. So the way it works is, the prices of everything will keep going up, right? So it becomes more and more expensive, everything that is in the game. At this point, we also won't be able to buy any... Heilige Schnitzel. At this point, we also won't be able to buy anything in the shop anymore, but we don't even care. Yeah, okay, it's fine. What we care about is that we sell the items, like we recycle them. I could curse that for a replacement, sure. We only recycle the items because that gives us a ginormous amount of money, which then gets turned into HP and makes us insane, right? So that is the entire strategy, yeah, sure. That is the entire strategy behind this. I'm actually getting a little bit concerned right now because we spawn a bunch of turrets and they could be a problem down the line, that they will just lag out the game. In other words, I want to keep this slow now. We have to get a bunch of gardens, like they are important, but I also have to be very careful how I do this, that we don't get way too much attack speed. Don't we have a 100% curse chance? Wait, 41? 33 is 74. 74 plus 26 is 100. For the first time ever, I'm fairly sure at least, I reached a 100% curse chance. Technically speaking, it could be that those are like comma values in the background and we have like a 99 point something % or so. But let's see if there's ever a case that one thing doesn't get cursed. Plus 3. That is the best one you can have. 1 in 6, you know what, I'll take that. We are fine to not take 1 in 5, like that we roll for that. I mean, if I have one in there, sure. The reason why we take that is just that it's out of the way. Like, it's a bad item, okay? There are no questions asked, it's a horrible item. But the main reason is just that we find better items in the shop, since I'm looking for very specific things to get us going. God, I hate this torture so much. Should I just take it? No, because I don't have the tardigrades yet. We actually want to have it later on, and the reason is we need to start at half HP, that we can soak up all of the fruits, since this will be our main way to kill all of the enemies, and then we use torture to prevent us from healing up to full HP. So even though it sounds horrible to go for torture, it's the main way how you kill all of the enemies. However, one key element that we are missing right now, actually kind of 2 of them. One is padding, because this would give us a ginormous amount of bonus HP and is an item that I definitely want to curse, since then I can roll down and spend all of our HP on items, but we still have a huge amount of HP left just from padding, which is something you can't spend that to buy stuff, because it's temporary HP. And the second more important thing is tardigrades. Where are my tardigrades? Like, you may say, okay, there are no enemies that will ever get to you. Well, wait until the first enemy that explodes like into balls, and then I just, like, I don't look or so. The biggest issue is honestly just that you get to a point where you don't really, that is actually insane, where you don't want to do anything, you just want to stand still. That was worthless, but I thought it was a unique, and that's why I got it, so good job, Dex. But yeah, you just want to stand still and do nothing. 1 in 6 with 203%, I mean... that's a little bit better than this one. Like, not really, but a little bit. Yay! Wait. It will take this one, right? 1 in 5! Yes! It's a max roll, 210%! That's the highest possible! Oh, yes. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Beautiful. And this is now the overpowered period, where pretty much for the next 25 waves, we will never ever face issues, but I think thanks to Curse, this will last way longer than that, and we will just try to see how far can we actually get with this entire thing. And I have something prepared. The run until wave 1000, that was just naturally done and took me way too long, but nowadays I have a way to speed up the game, to get through the late game faster, and with that we'll just try to see how far can you actually get until we lose. Yes. Well, you know what, I can do way better than that. It's our entire late game money earner, so it's worth it to... yeah, okay. But it's worth it to do that. Yeah, we don't care. Because I will stack up the ashes. The ashes have such a nice effect on us, like, it gives everything that we need. So, we will always be negative, like, we'll always lose armor, so it doesn't matter if I curse it. Wave 25. We just completely demolished the lead, and we haven't even seen the other one appear on the screen. But do you see this with the balls? Now imagine if we are on wave like 70 or so, I obviously don't look at the game anymore, and I want to do other stuff. Like, I will just start the round and then do something else, and I may just die from that if we don't have enough tardigrades. 53? Why is it so low again? Like, even these ones got way better rolls. Yeah, right, starfish. I mean, cool that you're already cursed. Not that it matters all too much, though. How much experience gain do we have? Only 619? Okay, I'll get that. That's a max roll. That is the best you can get. Yeah, but your cooldown is so bad. Oh no, I would love to take you. Yeah, okay, that was worth it. Yeah. I think I'll take you. The garden is also nice, but we actually don't want to have too many of them. Yep, every second ranged attack has +3 projectiles. 68%! That is almost perfect, we'll definitely take that, nice. I think I will also double up on you. This is a lot of attack speed, but hey, more random items could be anything. Could also be useless, most likely will be useless. So the current phase is pretty much that I buy everything that is still limited to get it out of the way, but we are looking for the last remaining items. For example, the starfish is still available, and we eventually have to take the handcuffs. I think I will wait until around, okay, that will not happen for a long time. Okay, that's just perfect. That will be amazing. Yeah, good enough. You know what's mind-blowing to me? I still haven't seen the Giant's Belt, even though I've spent so much money on rolling. Yeah, okay, it's just time to take it. But at this point, you would pretty much expect that you have seen everything that exists in the game, but we also don't have the lucky coin, which is like, how is that possible? Like, how is it possible that we haven't seen 2 items? I'll take one of these, but that's also the last one. I mean, look, I'll most likely get one shot very soon either way, so let's take it. Yes! Let's get a good level on you. Our first tardigrade! Let's go! Don't die now, please. Okay, don't die now. All is good. Nothing can hurt me. As I said, we are not at risk of dying just by the normal enemies. They can't do anything against us. We have way too much range and damage for that. The only thing that could happen is that a random bullet flies towards me and I don't notice it. So I just have to pay attention to it, but as long as I do that, we should be more than fine. 18%, yeah, that's good enough. And 4 layers of tardigrades. Okay, so I've done a very big oopsie. Let me explain to you what happened. I have a document where I wrote down 3 items that I'm not allowed to buy or only allowed to buy at a certain point. Number 1, the item that spawns turrets out of trees because it creates too much lag, especially when they start bouncing. The second one is the handcuffs. It is fine to buy it, but it has to be at an HP point, where torture will not fully heal me up over the course of the wave, just so we can keep picking up the fruits. And the third one is the item that converts attack speed into structure attack speed, because otherwise, if I just fast click through the level ups, like I just spam left click to get whatever, then I will eventually have so much attack speed that the gardens produce way too much. So the only thing I had to do was not to buy these 3 items, and of course, I bought all 3 of them. So I have 3 options here. Number 1, I just restart the entire thing and we get to exactly the same point. Nothing is different, maybe with better curse luck, maybe it's a little bit worse. But the point is, not a lot would change. I don't want to do that. Option number 2, I edited out that you never get to see that I even bought them, meaning you don't know about it, so you also can't really be upset about it, right? Because, well, it's not there. But I don't like doing stuff like this. Like, if you say now, oh, Dex modded that stuff out, I don't want to continue watching, fair choice, that is your choice. So what I did is, I modded them out, okay? I went in here, I installed a mod that allows me to sell stuff, and I sold these 3 items. Also amazing. It's kind of ironic that I wrote down comments for myself. Like, I'm also not allowed to buy turrets, by the way. Very important that it doesn't get too laggy. But I wrote down 3 comments for myself. The only thing I have to listen to, and I didn't listen to it. This takes I can't read to a whole new level. Now, usually we would want to switch over and let our HP scale up with exactly this stuff. But I don't think we'll need it. Like, our damage scaling is so absurd. But just in case someone else wants to do this run and is like, oh yeah, okay, Dex had to mod this out, so that means it doesn't work if I want to do it. No. You can fully do it. Just don't buy these free items. But why is lag actually so important? Or why does it matter, right? Because if you kill the enemies, it doesn't matter if it's laggy. Wrong. Pretty much in the game, there are a lot of skips that happen when it's laggy, and you will get hit by things that would have already died, but it hasn't died yet. And this causes a lot of issues when you want to collect a bunch of fruits and kill all of the enemies. Especially because I intend to speed up the game like crazy, like at a 10 times multiplier or 20 times multiplier. If we lag a lot, at that point it will be an utter lag festival. So I need this to be as clean as possible, that I can skip forward and we can actually check out how far can you get with this. Is it infinite? Does it have a limit? Can we get to 5,000, 10,000, 20,000? Let's actually see about how fast I get through the levels, right? Because we still have to do all of the level ups. But this is the main thing today. We just want to see how powerful it is. Oh, that is beautiful. I don't even know which one is more important. I will just double up on this one because it also gives damage. But the main thing we actually care about is just that we have enough... Okay, pickup range is good. That we just have enough area to always kill all of the enemies. And the moment we hit that, we are pretty much done. I should have taken that. Perfect. So what is the problem with the handcuffs? Pretty much we go down to half HP and then we heal for 5 times 60 HP, so 300. That means at this point I can easily take the handcuffs, it wouldn't be a problem, get it out of the way. I just took it too early when we had like 300 HP, and that would mean Torture would take 30 seconds to heal us back to full HP, and then we don't pick up any fruits anymore, but at this point, now we can take it. And here you can see what happens. Because we are not at full HP, we will always attract all of the fruits in pickup distance. That means we need more pickup range. That is right now the most important thing. And here you can see the current size of the explosions. It's actually ginormous. I'm not even sure where the super big one is coming from. There's like one that covers the entire screen. But the fruits have a decently sized explosion, but it's not enough to kill everything on the stage. Isn't this beautiful? Huh? 6 hits protected with 1 purchase. And here you can, by the way, see the area of explosion from the spicy sauce. It's at 2595. Just for reference, a normal nuclear launcher without any buff to its size is, I think, 210. So this is the size of more than 12 nuclear launchers at once. And that's what you see flashing in the background. I'm pretty sure whatever happens here, these tiny explosions, that's something else. But the fruits is what enlightens the entire screen. And since I'm at a point where I got everything that I need, the only thing I could still do is that I go for a bunch more tardigrades, but honestly 12 should be more than enough. Since we don't fear getting killed by a strong enemy, we only have to protect against random bullets. And it's rare enough that they even hit me and that I then don't dodge them. So we can say goodbye to our weapons. And yeah, when I say we can say goodbye to our weapons, I mean it. Now we hope that our gardens produce fast enough that we don't lose. I will still shop always a little bit, like I will roll for a little bit just to see if we can maybe find another tardigrade. The main source where I will get them from though is just from the crates. Okay, so the thing is, I'm fairly confident this will work out, but I'm not sure if our pickup range is enough. That's nothing. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. This is how it should be. But you may have noticed it takes a little bit too long to spawn all of the gardens in, so I definitely want to have more tardigrades. But there we go. That is the entire secret to this. Okay, is it just me or are the explosions tiny? Why are even down here explosions? Like, the explosions should all come from me, but they appear around the enemies. Wait, what? Oh, it's this item. Enemies explode when they die. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine. Oh, but how do we now get HP when they are gone? Well, this. Okay, we just sell a bunch of items and divide this value by 13. Half of that is converted into our HP. So, the further we get into the game, the more expensive all of these items will become. And I will just keep getting more and more and more HP, which also increases the damage that we are dealing with the explosions. And this is what the game looks like on 3 times speed. You may notice there are a lot more bullets than normal, and that's just because it gets more laggy, so it takes longer to actually kill the enemies. But this will allow me to go through everything a lot faster. And yes, here when I sell items, there will also be items in there that we want. Something like the tardigrade would be amazing. But all in all, it will just take up way too much time, and it's better to say, okay, I'll take that. It's better to say we just speed through it, because again, we just want to see how far can you take this. Okay, I gotta say this. I'm actually so impressed by my commitment to the old video, because I'm not even on wave 50 right now, and I'm already like, you know? Like, when my brain has nothing to do anymore, then it gets so tired so easily. And yeah, we just got 6 tardigrade layers. But I'm like, how did I endure that until wave 1000? I know I just had it running like next to me, but like... And the suffering, I'm only on wave 46. And there we go. Usually the enemies manage to break like 3 layers or so before the fruits kick in. And as you can see, we still need more gardens or more production speed, but I think I just need more gardens. I would say like 10. And then we reach the peak, the pinnacle. There's not more to do because everything else just scales on its own. So in the shop, I pretty much just always roll until I get a tardigrade. I will also pick up vigilante rings because this scales up our percent damage, and while one of them doesn't mean a lot, if we get a lot of them going, they can actually be the main source of damage scaling that we have in the future. But yeah, mostly I'm just looking for, well, explosion size is also nice, but I'm mostly just looking for tardigrades, for mirrors, and as I said, just a few more gardens to make sure that we have enough of them around to always have us covered. Now that we reached wave 40, the enemies will become faster and faster, meaning it's more dangerous to deal with them, and I have to make sure that we are covered as early as possible. One optimization you could do is that you say you don't take scaling experience gain. So this one over here, if you don't pick up any of it at all, you could even take it to minus 100. I'm talking about the feather in the game that gives you range damage and dodge, but minus experience gain. This looks so funny. But yeah, do you see where I'm going with that? This would mean you never get level ups anymore, and then you would just be able to skip the entire level up section, because even though I can just, like, you know, click fast, I still have to click it, and it would be a lot better to just say I don't have to click it at all. And I would say I've reached a point where I will stop taking more tardigrades. Like, we can roll for a little bit, but it just takes way too much time if I keep doing this, and I will just say that 26 are enough. As you can see, we are losing a ginormous amount of the tardigrades before these gardens kick in, but it was enough. Okay, that was actually spookier than I imagined it to be. I will definitely go for more gardens to make sure that they spawn earlier or closer to me. I'm not even 100% sure what exactly should be done. Like, even if you spawn more, it doesn't change the spawn time of the very first garden. Okay, I'll look for more tardigrades. And there we go, wave 60, as you can see, another bunch of tardigrades. Honestly, the way I do it now is I always do like just a few rolls here, like up to 10, and then I continue. But when I find a mirror, then I will pick it up. Explode. Okay, honestly, that's not a waste at this point. But yeah, I will pick it up, and when I find a tardigrade, I tend to actually keep it in the shop. But here's what it looks like, 42 tardigrades. Bam. They only managed to break 7 of them. And so far, I think this is actually one of the highest ones I've seen. Like, the more gardens I got, the closer they spawn to me, and this just nukes them faster. So yes, when I come across a garden and I notice it before I recycle it, I will still pick it up, same for the tardigrades. But as you can see with our damage, nothing is surviving that. And keep in mind, our damage is based on my max HP. This value in the front here, not the one in the back. Meaning, the moment I stop recycling and buying items in the shop, which actually costs quite a lot of health, we will shoot up in health like crazy and our damage will multiply. And after a huge time skip, we made it to wave 100. Now, it may look a little bit weird what's going on in the shop, but pretty much everything is so expensive. Look at the price, look at the max HP. And this is with a price reduction from these mirrors. So my goal is pretty much just, I want to build up a bunch of mirrors and then I'll buy it, because the next time I want to buy it, it's giga expensive. So I just want to buy a lot at once. When I notice, all of my tardigrades are disappearing, I need more. Regarding the unique items, I have them in here so they can never appear in crates again. Like, when you have them locked, they can't appear there. Are you ready for wave 100? Usually I go down to like 25-ish, but this highly depends on how close a garden spawns. This one here is relatively close. Like if this one didn't spawn, but this one down here, then maybe I was at like 29. But it also depends like how many enemies now have ranged attacks, but as you can see, it's really not an issue. Now I have damage numbers turned off, but on the left side you can see, okay, we are dealing a little bit of damage. We are at 22 billion right now. But yeah, I'm keeping an eye on this number, and the moment I see it go below 20 or 15 maybe, then I will buy the additional tardigrades, look for the next one, and then I will also slow down a bit whenever I pick up the crates to see if there's a mirror inside. But I'll be honest, most of the times I just do this. So sometimes I get lucky and there's like a big item in there and I slow down and the next one is a mirror, which is unlikely to happen, but sometimes it does happen. So I'm facing a couple of issues right now. The first one is that this should be a 5x speed multiplier, but it's clearly not. The other one is I constantly drop insanely low with the tardigrades. And this is actually one of the highest values I've had in a while. Now you'd be right to say that, well, okay, you know, with the curse and stuff, everything is harder, so you can't get as far, and that could be the case. But if you take a look at the enemies now, without the speed multiplier, it's actually a lot better. Like, I'm not saying it's completely flawless, but it is way better. The main issue is still lag though. So now that we are at the end of the wave, you can see we have roughly the same amount of tardigrades left over, but without the speed up, it's usually always 30 or above. But when I do the speed up, it goes as low as 10, which is a ginormous risk, right? Because if this gets a little bit worse, then I'm just dead, and I have a feeling that the speed up is causing so much lag that the enemies survive a little bit longer than what they normally would. Like, without a doubt, the enemies manage to get in, but then they die to the explosions, and we just have enough tardigrades that nothing can ever really happen to me. But as you can see right now, look at how laggy it is already. And now imagine this with a 5x speed up, attempting to speed up the game. So I have a feeling we just hit the absolute limit. One thing I could definitely do is I can get more gardens that we trigger more explosions. But I think the issue there is while we do hit the enemies more often, we don't actually want to hit them more often, we want to one-shot them. And it could be in combination with the curse, it is just impossible. Okay. I actually didn't expect that. I actually really didn't expect that. Well, I guess this means we do have our answer just how much impact Curse has on this game, and the enemies seem to benefit more from it, but there could also be a lot of things that impacted the old run where it was way better, and I just didn't understand the exact reason why. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.